One minute you're peacefully watching your show, maybe even multitasking, and then, bam! This actor shows up with a look that makes you question everything you thought you knew about attraction. It's not just good looks we're talking about here. It's that dangerous combination of charisma, intensity, and visual appeal that makes your heart skip beats. So grab whatever you need to cool yourself down because we're diving into the 30 most visually dangerous K-drama actors. Let's get into it. So In-guk. There's something about him that just hits different. He doesn't need flashy styling or dramatic lighting to completely own a scene. He could be wearing the most basic outfit, just a simple t-shirt, and still radiate this dangerous charm that made you want to know all his secrets. What's fascinating is how he's maintained that same magnetic pull throughout his career. Fans who've been following his recent activities in 2024 always comment on his quiet confidence. There's this subtle intensity in the way he carries himself that's incredibly attractive. He's mastered the art of the slow burn. That slight shift in his gaze or the way he leans into a conversation can completely change the energy of a room. It's understated but absolutely lethal. 29th, Lee Jun-young. He is like a chameleon when it comes to visual transformation, and that's exactly what makes him so dangerous. One moment he's the sweet underdog you want to protect, and the next he's channeling this intense energy that makes you forget he was ever innocent. Even with all those elaborate idol stage outfits, it was his piercing stare and sharp expressions that sold the whole dangerous heartthrob concept. The man's been keeping busy with diverse projects, and he's continuing to push his range, which honestly just means more opportunities to see him transform. What gets me is how he can flip from looking almost boyish to suddenly having this powerful, edgy presence, especially when he's playing characters with complicated pasts. 28th, Jang Hyuk. He is basically a masterclass in raw, untamed visual appeal, particularly when he dives into those intense historical roles. There is this wildness in his eyes that screamed danger, but the kind of danger that was utterly mesmerizing. He always maintains that powerful screen presence that made him famous. Fans constantly talk about how he can convey entire emotional journeys without saying a single word. It's all in that intense gaze of his. There's something almost primal about the way he embodies his characters, like he's carrying secrets that could either save you or destroy you. And honestly, both options seem equally thrilling. 27th, Sung Hoon. He brings a very specific kind of visual danger to the table, the kind that comes from knowing exactly how good he looks and using it strategically. He's been super active with variety shows and fan meetings throughout 2024, and his supporters are always praising that effortless coolness he brings to everything. There's this particular brand of visual danger he presents when playing characters who start off standoffish or even a bit rude. You know they're going to break your heart eventually. But that initial coldness just makes the eventual warmth even more devastating. It's classic bad boy with hidden depths execution at its finest. 26. An Hyosop. He just possesses this natural, commanding presence that makes him visually dangerous even when he's doing absolutely nothing. His height, that deep voice, and the subtle intensity always simmering in his eyes create this perfect storm of attraction. His career trajectory has been fantastic, he continued rise, including branching out into voice acting for animated films. What's truly captivating about him is how he balances this serious, almost intimidating presence with moments of unexpected vulnerability. It's that contrast that makes him so compelling. Sometimes those softer moments are the most dangerous of all, because they completely catch you off guard and disarm you completely. Yoo Sung-ho. He has evolved from beloved child actor into this powerhouse performer, and his visual danger comes from the sheer emotional intensity he brings to every role. Those sharp, almost haunted eyes carried this weight that conveyed both incredible strength. It's a combination that makes him irresistibly complex. While he's been selective about his projects recently, every appearance he makes brings that same level of deep commitment that fans have come to expect. People always talk about how expressive his eyes are, and honestly, they're absolutely right. He can shift from fierce determination to heart-wrenching vulnerability in a single glance. It's this emotional depth, rather than just physical attractiveness, that makes him visually dangerous. He draws you in with his gaze and keeps you completely captivated with his performance. Yoo Yeon-suk. He represents that mature, sophisticated type of visual danger that comes with experience and depth. He's perfected the art of playing characters who seem like perfect gentlemen, but always have something more complex brewing beneath the surface. He's maintained a consistent presence with various projects and stage work and beyond, showing his incredible range. What makes him particularly dangerous is his ability to portray characters with quiet power, the kind of men who don't need to raise their voices to command attention. Whether he's playing the charming doctor or a character like Dong Mai, there's always this sense that he's capable of anything, whether it's for love or revenge. 23rd, Kang Tae-oh. He completely won hearts in, and while he was certainly sweet and understanding, there were these moments, especially when he was frustrated or lost in thought, where his eyes held this surprising depth of emotion. It wasn't traditional dangerous in the brooding sense, but dangerous to your heart because you just wanted to protect him and be protected by him all at once. Since completing his military service, he's been on an incredible roll with a historical drama confirmed for late 2025 that has fans absolutely buzzing. Everyone's excited to see how he'll bring a different kind of visual appeal to a saguk, moving beyond his nation's sweetheart image. His capacity for those subtle emotional shifts creates this unique form of visual danger. So Kang Joon. His eyes are the stuff of legend, and for good reason. They're like looking into a kaleidoscope, shifting from warm and inviting to intensely piercing in the span of seconds. He didn't need elaborate action sequences. Those eyes did all the heavy lifting. Though he's been serving his military duty, the anticipation for his new projects is already building among fans who've been eagerly waiting for his return. There's this sharpness to his features, especially that defined jawline, that gives him a natural edge. But it's those distinctive light eyes that make him truly dangerous. They're so expressive and penetrating that they feel like they're seeing right through you, revealing things you didn't even know were there. Woo Do-hwan. He has this naturally edgy look that perfectly complements the complex, morally ambiguous characters he tends to play. He's been incredibly active with new projects consistently being announced, and fans absolutely love his ability to embody characters with that hint of unpredictability. It's not just his sharp features that make him compelling, it's the way he throws himself so completely into each role that he practically radiates intensity. He's the type of actor who makes you think, I probably shouldn't trust this character, but I absolutely want to, which is exactly the kind of dangerous we're talking about. Number 20, Lee Jong-suk. He has mastered this fascinating balance between looking innocent and being absolutely captivating, which is honestly a lethal combination. His visual appeal often comes from his impressive height and his ability to make unconventional fashion choices work perfectly. His much-anticipated return to K-dramas in 2025 with Law and the City has fans beyond excited to see him back in action as a lawyer. The show is supposedly embracing his soft boy era that made him a global favorite. But even in his gentlest roles, he can deliver a look that makes your heart race. It's that subtle head tilt, or the way his eyes narrow slightly, that gives him an unexpected edge that's impossible to ignore. 19th, Kim Bum. He has been breaking hearts since his debut days, but his visual danger has only gotten more potent with time. Fans have been loving his recent work, with his recent updates highlighting his continued success. He's got this incredible ability to embody that bad boy with a good heart archetype in the most authentic way. What makes him particularly dangerous is how he can switch from playful and mischievous to deadly serious in an instant. That unpredictability keeps you constantly on your toes, never quite sure what he's going to do next. Number 18, Song Seung-han. He represents that timeless, classic type of masculinity that never goes out of style, and his visual danger comes from this seasoned, mature appeal. He continues to maintain his impressive presence in the industry, proving that some things just get better with age. What makes him so visually dangerous is his ability to carry tremendous weight in his expressions. He doesn't need elaborate gestures or over-the-top dramatics. His mere presence combined with that rich, deep voice is enough to command any scene. Fans always comment on how he seems to become more charismatic with each passing year. Number 17. Lee Sang-yi. He has this captivating versatility that makes him subtly dangerous in the most unexpected ways. He can play the sweetest, most harmless guy next door and then completely flip the script with a role that makes you do a complete double take. He's been incredibly busy with a diverse range of projects from musical theater to dramas, and fans consistently praise his commitment to every role. There's something particularly dangerous about an actor who can transition so seamlessly between charming and deeply serious. He has this authentic, relatable quality that makes him feel accessible, but then he'll reveal a side that's fiercely determined or heartbroken, and that emotional honesty is what makes him so visually impactful. 16th, Gong Yoo. Honestly, do I even need to explain this one? His visual danger isn't about being overtly menacing or aggressive. It's about that undeniable charisma and that knowing smile that suggests he's holding on to secrets you'd kill to know. He remains one of the most sought-after actors in the industry, with his March 2025 magazine spread proving he's still got that timeless appeal that never seems to fade. Fans are consistently mesmerized by his ability to convey so much emotion through subtle expressions alone. It's that mature, sophisticated charm combined with an underlying vulnerability that makes him so captivating. He's the kind of dangerous that makes you want to get closer, even when you know it might not be the wisest decision. Number 15. Park Bo-gum. Our beloved nation's boyfriend also possesses a hidden visual danger that truly catches people off guard. It's not the dark, brooding type of danger, but rather his ability to portray characters with such immense emotional depth that they can completely wreck you. Fans are always amazed by his expressive eyes and genuine warmth, but it's when he takes on roles that challenge his typical sweet image, showing darker or more conflicted sides, that his visual danger truly emerges. The contrast between his inherent kindness and complex character work creates something truly special and impactful. 14. Hwang In-yup. He burst onto the scene with a captivating visual edge that's impossible to ignore. His bad boy charm in his roles was instant heartbreaker material. He perfectly embodied that "don't mess with me" energy that was incredibly alluring, especially when glimpses of his softer, more vulnerable side would peek through. Fans are obsessed with his distinctive visuals, particularly those striking eyes and his ability to perfectly capture characters with rough exteriors but deeply loyal hearts. It's that dangerous allure combined with the promise of hidden emotional depths that makes him so visually captivating and completely unforgettable. Number 13. Song Joong-ki. He has this incredible ability to transform from boy next-door charm into cold, calculating power, and that transformation is where his visual danger becomes most apparent. He continues to be one of the most in-demand actors in the industry, with fans always eager to see what he'll tackle next. What makes Song Joong-ki visually dangerous is his ability to project quiet authority and confidence. He doesn't need to raise his voice or make grand gestures. His self-assured presence and those penetrating eyes do all the communicating. It's that subtle, understated power that makes him so compelling and impossible to look away from. 12th. Lee Soo-hyuk. His visual danger is practically a given from the moment he appears on screen. His chiseled features, that intense gaze, and often sharp, almost otherworldly aesthetic make him stand out in any crowd. He's maintained consistency with both his modeling and acting careers, with magazine features continuing into the present that highlight his unique visual appeal. Fans are always captivated by his distinct appearance and the way he gravitates toward characters that are complex and slightly dark. It's that combination of classical beauty with an undeniable edge that makes him visually dangerous. He's the kind of handsome that feels a little bit forbidden, which only makes him more attractive. Number 11. Lee Jung-gi. He is practically synonymous with visually amazing, especially in historical dramas where his sharp features and incredible martial arts skills create this perfect storm of attraction. He remains incredibly active. His supporters are intensely loyal, and it's because he brings such incredible depth and commitment to every character he plays. His ability to convey profound emotion through his eyes, even when playing characters who are outwardly cold or distant, makes him visually impactful and dangerously appealing. Beyond Wooseok. He is having an absolute moment right now, and it's completely obvious why he's earned his spot on this list. His towering height combined with that signature hair creates a commanding presence that's genuinely breathtaking. Those deep, yearning eyes seem to hold entire galaxies, while his refined facial structure creates this elegant yet masculine appeal. He's everywhere these days, with fan meetings selling out globally, and even a confirmed appearance at ASIA 2025. When he smiles, it's absolutely radiant, but his serious expressions transform those sharp features into something almost dangerously attractive. Number 9. Park Solomon. He exploded onto the scene with his intense gaze and powerful, agile movements. Beyond his compelling screen presence, he possesses striking angular features and naturally tousled hair that frames his face perfectly. His athletic build and broad shoulders create this protective aura that's impossible to ignore. Even when disheveled, he maintains this raw, unpolished handsomeness that feels authentic and magnetic. He's quickly become a fan favorite. What makes him visually dangerous is his youthful intensity and the genuine conviction in his piercing eyes that can shift from vulnerable to fiercely determined in an instant. There's this captivating quality about his entire presence that makes you want to root for him, combined with that blend of vulnerability and undeniable inner strength that makes him so visually striking. Park Seo-joon. He possesses this incredible, almost magnetic presence that makes him visually dangerous regardless of his perfectly proportioned face and confident smile. His intelligent eyes that crinkle attractively when he smiles, yet can turn intensely focused and almost smoldering in an instant. He's always in high demand, with reports of a new noir drama called I Am a Sinner, potentially in the works for 2025. His build strikes the perfect balance. Not overly muscular, but clearly strong and well-maintained. That knowing smirk of his is particularly dangerous, suggesting he knows exactly how attractive he is. Fans absolutely adore his natural confidence and swagger, combined with his impeccable fashion sense that always looks polished and put together. Number 7. Ji Chang-wook. He has incredible range as an actor, but his visual truly comes alive when he's in action roles, particularly when he's got that focused, determined expression. His roles in every project he takes are visually dynamic and incredibly alluring. Those black outfits, the agile movements, and that intense, concentrated look made him dangerous because he was skilled, unpredictable, and fiercely protective all at once. He's stayed consistently active in both dramas and musicals. Fans absolutely love his action sequences and his ability to make even the most dangerous situations look incredibly cool and controlled. It's his combination of genuine talent, compelling visuals, and authentic intensity that makes him such a reliable heartbreaker. Number 6. Lee Dong-wook. He has been a visual king for years, but his particular brand of danger comes from his ethereal, almost supernatural beauty. Sharp cheekbones, a perfectly defined jawline, and those striking eyes that seem to hold centuries of wisdom create this otherworldly appeal. His perfectly styled hair, whether sleek and sophisticated or slightly tousled, complements his classic elegance perfectly. Fans are perpetually mesmerized by his ability to look incredible in tailored suits and coats that emphasize his tall, lean silhouette. When he looks directly at you, those intense eyes are genuinely captivating and somewhat dangerous. Number 5. Cha Eun-woo. His visuals is honestly almost unfair. He's so ridiculously handsome that it's actually alarming. His facial features are so symmetrical and flawless that he looks like he was crafted by artists, with radiant, porcelain-smooth skin that seems to glow from within. Those expressive eyes and his naturally full, perfectly shaped lips create a dazzling smile. He's got a busy 2025 ahead, including his upcoming military enlistment, which fans are already dreading. What makes him visually attractive is his almost unreal beauty. He doesn't need to try. Just existing makes him a visual threat. Even his casual styling looks impossibly polished, with this natural ability to make simple outfits look high fashion. Number 4. Park Hyung-sik. He has this charming smile that can quickly transform into an intense, almost intimidating stare. And that rapid transformation is where his visual danger becomes most apparent. His beautifully balanced facial features strike the perfect chord. Strong enough to be masculine, but soft enough to be approachable. Fans absolutely adore his duality and quiet confidence. There's something about the way he carries himself that's incredibly appealing. Not flashy or over the top, but his presence fills every frame. Number 3, Song Kang. His visual danger comes from those incredibly expressive, large eyes that seem to change color depending on the light. His facial features strike this perfect balance of youthful charm and mature handsomeness, with hair that maintains this soft, natural wave framing his face beautifully. His lean but athletic build moves with natural grace, while his radiant, boyish smile can transform into an almost brooding intensity that's incredibly attractive. He's currently serving his military duty, which is honestly devastating for fans, but we're all eagerly counting down the days until his return. His contemporary casual style choices emphasize his youthful appeal, and he possesses this natural ability to look effortlessly cool in whatever he wears. Number 2, Lee Jun-ho. He has truly cemented his place as a leading man, and his visual danger stems from perfectly sculpted facial features and that incredible charisma that commands the screen. Those particularly striking eyes are expressive and intelligent, with natural intensity that draws you in completely. His beautifully defined facial structure with strong cheekbones and masculine jawline photographs incredibly well, while his impeccably styled hair adds to his sophisticated appeal. He's had an incredible run since King the Land, with solo concerts and fan tours extending into 2025. Fans are obsessed with his ability to embody power and vulnerability simultaneously, combined with sharp features and expressive eyes that create lasting impressions. Number 1, Rowoon. Our number 1 pick for the most visually dangerous K-drama actor has to be Rowoon. Seriously, if being tall, handsome, and utterly charming with just a hint of playful mischief isn't the definition of dangerous, I honestly don't know what is. His incredible height combined with perfectly proportioned build creates this commanding presence that's impossible to ignore. Those classically handsome features, strong jawline, straight nose, and warm, sincere eyes that sparkle with genuine kindness, create the perfect leading man aesthetic. His perfectly styled hair with natural waves adds to his overall appeal, while his radiant, genuine smile lights up his entire face. He's handsome, and projects this aura of wholesome goodness mixed with an undeniable spark. He truly is the ultimate heartbreaker. But hey, this isn't the end. There are still more visually dangerous actors I didn't include in this list. So if you want a part 2, drop a comment saying, "I need more," and I'll come through with a fresh new list. And don't forget to check out our video on 16 K-drama actors with amazingly deep voices. Trust me, you don't want to miss it.